It seems that there are some people who interact with people from different cultures well. Then there are others who it doesn't seem to come as natural. So, what are the characteristics of someone who has a good cultural intelligence? David Livermore outlines four of those characteristics. The first one is what he calls CQ drive. Okay, it's like IQ, except he calls it CQ, cultural quotient. And their drive is that people who do it well have a drive to build their cultural intelligence. They're motivated. They're interested in people that have all their in other cultures. Now, this is not really surprising, but it's generally the one that's overlooked. And so you have a drive to grow your cultural intelligence. The second ingredient is CQ knowledge. And those who have CQ knowledge, they build their cultural knowledge base, their understanding of cultures, by having a grasp on cultural similarities and cultural differences. And this helps them to navigate and how best to not just understand, but interact with the culture. And this doesn't mean you have to have exhaustive knowledge of every culture. That would be impossible. So building your cultural intelligence should not be an intimidating task, because what you're doing is you're building on your cultural knowledge of maybe the culture from the person you want to interact with. And so that is important. And it's important too, and I'll outline this in subsequent videos, is the 10 dimension of cultural value. And this will give you a good base on how to do that. But someone who has good CQ knowledge will continue to understand these cultural dimensions in the culture that they're trying to interact with, and how best to understand the person from that other culture. The third ingredient is CQ strategy. And you have a strategy to interact with people. And this means you have a capability to be aware and plan appropriately in light of your cultural understanding. You kind of step back and you are planning on the things you need to do, things you need to understand, but the ways in which you want to interact. And this good strategy is actually the linchpin between being interested and knowing about different cultures and being able to be actually draw on that knowledge to be self-aware and plan accordingly to have good interactions with people, a person of a different culture. And the fourth one and the last one is action. Any improvement that you'll ever do is based upon your evaluation of how you're doing. In other words, you can't understand how to improve something if you're not understanding how in areas you're not doing well. So what you do is you evaluate your cross-cultural interactions every time based upon how you behave. Then you make the changes necessary to be able to grow in your cross-cultural knowledge, and you're able to get better at cross-cultural interactions. I hope this has helped you. My name is Dr. Tim Orr, and if you are interested in this subject, there are other videos that you can listen to and look at. Now, there are other subjects as well that I address. So if you're interested, please consult my YouTube channel, as well as you can visit me on my website, and that is at timorr.net.